Fresh from the pot, boys and girls. Fresh from the pot. Already 6 sips deep. Make that 7. And this is my 3rd cup because we got ourselves another coffee rant in today's video. Yes, that's right. It's been a little while since I've gone to Rant Town on this channel, but that means it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun video. We're going to yell at some clouds right here because I got to say, NYCC is coming up and we got some interesting things to talk about. We got custom CGC labels specifically made for New York Comic Con, and really I just have to ask why. Why are we making this stuff? Why am I mad at this? Why do I care? Just let people buy what they want, swag. Why are you being such a jerk? I don't know. But we got to talk about this anyways. I'm going to talk about all the exclusives going to this Comic-Con and all the foil that is being used in all these comic book covers. But before I get into it, of course, like, comment, subscribe. Give me a little bit of a like. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit negative today. I don't like to be negative, but I wanted to talk about this because I feel like, I don't know, it's just a weird state of comics that we're in right now. Feels like last year where, New York Comic Con was the con that had so many variants. It was like the end of the exclusive last year. It just was complete overload. And maybe that's what we're doing here again today with this video or with this Comic Con, because I feel like maybe we're at the end of the year and everyone's got to get that last penny out of the collector market as much as they can as con season winds down, get that final exclusive in there, including the upcharge for the CGC exclusive NYCC custom label. Now, before I really get into it, a little bit of a disclaimer, okay? I'm not an anti-CGC. I like CGC, okay? I'm going to speak out both sides of my mouth, and I'm going to criticize them here on this label, and then sometime later, a couple weeks from now, I'm going to have an unboxing of CGC comic books. You know what I mean? So, I understand that the hypocrisy here with this one, but we need to talk about this custom label. But let me get into this article here today. Of course, this is the announcement that they have a custom label for New York Comic Con, kind of a new thing that they've been doing. I mean, we know about the custom labels, right? We've seen images of Spider-Man and Fantastic Four and the X-Men and all those sort of things. And those are always kind of fun. And, I don't really personally like them all that much. But this right here, the New York Comic Con one, is a new type of thing. At least that's my understanding. And I don't know if this sort of is opening up the door to more and more and more custom labels moving forward. But let me read through the article here and get some context before I give you guys my thoughts. In celebration of New York Comic Con on October 12th through 15th of 2023, CGC is offering an all-new limited edition NYCC exclusive Reed Pop label featuring dynamic artwork of the Statue of Liberty with the NYCC logo. This label is free to add to comics and magazines submitted at NYC this year, including CGC signature submissions. Hosted by Reed Pop, New York Comic Con stands as one of the premier, we all know that. Visit the CGC booth for an action-packed experience, including an exclusive CGC pin giveaway. The NYCC Reed Pop label is only available for submissions made directly to the CGC booth at NYCC. Starting on October 12th, submitters can choose the label on the CGC online submission form, but you must visit the booth at NYCC to submit your books and grab this limited edition label, because once the show's over, this label will be retired to the CGC vault. Well, there you see it, boys and girls. The NYCC limited edition custom label only available at NYCC. And swag, what's the problem with this? Okay, it's just a little bit of an extra customization. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Well, I guess, but if we really think about it, I mean, I don't think anyone is going to be slabbing, say their vintage comic books and no one's going to get a AF-15 with an NYCC label on it. Probably not. I mean, maybe there's one person that, lives in New York that wants to have that happen. But to me, this sort of feels like, isn't this just something that can sort of be abused with already all of the exclusive variants coming out at NYCC? And then, if you're somebody who gets the NYCC exclusive, are you going to be able to upcharge just that much more for the NYCC exclusive that actually was slabbed at NYCC, that got the NYCC CGC label? So now I can charge 2x the value because all those other NYCC exclusives are not the real official ones because they don't have the label on them. I just feel like this is one of those things where once you open up Pandora's box with these custom labels, then what's to stop doing custom labels for every single little event possible? What's to stop vendors from having their own custom labels? I mean, maybe they should just do that. Why don't retailers have their own custom labels? So that if you buy from Swaggelhaus Comics, you're always getting the Swaggelhaus label. I feel like this is one of those things to sort of just add another layer of exclusivity on a certain book or a certain collection, and then increasing that sort of secondary market value or whatever you want to do with it. And it just sort of upcharges everybody out there. And then now you're sort of forced into a place where if I want to get max value out of my books, I got to make sure that I have the label that the market is in fact buying more for. It's like that same idea of like, oh, you got to have the newsstand, right? Because the newsstand is even more exclusive than the direct edition. So now I only have to buy the newsstands. And this is the thing. It's just, I don't know. It's just, maybe it's like this like cynical consumerism that we're just sort of in with the collectible space. I mean, I feel like now I'm really yelling at a cloud. I mean, we're literally talking about buying pop culture collectibles and I'm complaining about capitalism here. I mean, what are we even talking about? But it's funny because, when you go to NYCC's website and you just look at all the exclusives, I mean, guys, what are we talking about here? I mean, look at all these exclusives. Granted, a lot of this stuff is other stuff like pins and t-shirts and pop toys and things like that. But I mean, my pointer finger is getting tired. I've been scrolling down. I'm not even halfway down. I mean, like, this is crazy. And if we go into this place, I mean, like, what are we talking about here? I mean, this feels even more egregious than other Comic Con exclusive stuff. I mean, look at some of this stuff. I mean, what do we got? Okay, we have like a Action Comics 1057, and another Will Jack Supergirl. Oh, foil. Got a foil exclusive variant. Another hot Supergirl on the cover. I can't imagine why people would want to get that one. Oh, here we go. Oh, Amazing Spider-Man number 33 with a ASM 300 homage. Very, very cool. Foil. Oh, cool. It's good. I needed one for Spider-Punk because I didn't have enough. Oh, here's another one here. It's another ASM 300 Black Shattered exclusive. Limited to 1,000. Can't wait to add that to my back wall next to the other 1,500 ASM 300 foils, And oh, here we have another logo one, which is great because I have 15 Batman logos and I have 18 Superman ones, and it's good to get one that has both of them on the book. I didn't need to spend the thousands of dollars on all the other ones that I bought. Now that I can just combine them on the cover, that's nice. And oh, okay. Well, in case I didn't like that logo version, I can get this logo version, right? So it's great because I can now just get multiple logos from the same con that are exclusive, even though they look exactly the same. I mean, oh, and if I want my facsimile with some foil on it because the regular facsimile wasn't good enough. I mean, like, what is up with the foil, guys? I mean, what if I did a Control F foil? Oh my God. Are you serious? 47? Oh my God. 47. I think I'm just being a hater. Right? There's nothing wrong with this, guys. Buy what you want, right? If you want all the foils, you can get them all at New York Comic Con. 47 versions of them. Look, let me extend an olive branch, okay, to all the people making exclusive variants. I understand. It's a business. You got to do it, okay? There's nothing wrong with this. There's nothing wrong with variants as an idea. I actually do like variants. I think there's a place for variants. There's a lot of positives that variants do for comic books. Probably one of the only reasons that comic books still exist today is variants, if we're really breaking it down. But I just think some of maybe the creativity is lost. But I also understand that it's tough times right now, guys. I mean, we've talked about it. We've talked about the comic book market. We've talked about values going down. You know, and yeah, I mean, if you put a lot of effort into a variant that is a new IP or new creative or something that no one has ever seen before, it's not an homage, chances are it's probably going to sell less than the ASM 300 variant homage. It's just going to happen. And until consumer behavior actually changes for this stuff, then it is what it is. You know, retailers are only going to make what consumers actually want. And I guess that's where I'm at with this video, right? I guess that's where I'm at. I just think maybe we as consumers should try to buy stuff that's a little bit different, or maybe not fall into the constant trap and pitfalls of chasing the shiny foil and chasing the ASM 300 homage. I mean, just put on your artist hat and go out there and look at some of the new art that's being created, because there's some really great current comic artists creating amazing variants and new depictions of your favorite superheroes that aren't going to sell nearly as much as a Power Girl cover. Why am I complaining about this? What is the problem? What is the problem? If everything is exclusive, then nothing is exclusive. But like, who cares, right? Who cares? Who cares what's actually inside the books, right? That's what this is what it is right now, right? It's just buy the shiny thing. Who cares what's inside? Get it slab, get the custom label, and then there you go. What's the problem? I think I've gone full curmudgeon at this point. I think I've evolved into my final form. And I've become the 80-year-old man yelling at comic book collectors to get off my lawn. The transformation has happened. It is official. And I'm just being a jerk. What's the problem? What's the problem here? Am I in the wrong, guys? Am I in the wrong? Should people just buy this stuff? Who cares? You know what? I just take it back. I take it back. How long has this video been? 10, 15, 11 minutes? I don't know. Who cares? Just undo everything I said. It's fine. It's fine. Everyone just buy this stuff. Who cares? I don't know if I am going to buy comic books anymore. You know, manga's the future anyways. I'm going to go to manga. Anyways, yeah, no clever ending for this video. Okay. I think I'm just done. Anyways, NYCC, can't wait to see what the hottest exclusives are there. I'm sure one of them will be a foil with a custom label. Anyways, see you on the next video.